gonna see at our right hand side is what we call the Barceloneta, the tiny Barcelona. Yes, the little Barcelona, because when it was built for fishermen in the 1700s, Barcelona was a town at our left hand side surrounded by walls. So this neighborhood was built at the coast, on the at the seashore, yes, next to the port, and just for fishermen. And people started to call this neighborhood, this town, the little Barcelona, just to compare with the big old Barcelona. Take into account to the left, you see one of the railway station, the French railway station. We live only 100 miles from the border of France. So even the commuter trains, yes, they take you up to France. Yes, it's so close, very, very, very close to Barcelona. So here you see we are entering another neighborhood. We left already the Barceloneta. Yes, ahead of us we should see modern buildings and chimneys, reminding us of the recent past when still you could see in this area lot of factories. Barcelona is the factory of Spain. It's the most industrial city with the largest industrial area in Spain outside Barcelona. But till recent times, we still had factories at the sea coast. Yes, but taking profit of Olympic Games that took place in 1992, we removed all the factories and renovated this area and transformed all this previously, let's say, industrial area into a very nice residential quarters for the middle class. It's the Olympic Village, and here you find streets named Montreal, LA, Atlanta, Sydney, because the streets of this neighborhood were named after towns where Summer Olympic Games took place. Some, for the people of the Mediterranean, the Winter Olympic Games are a little bit abstract. We very seldom got snow here. So now we should take to the right and we should see, yes, all together with the casino, with a port for sailing boats, with more restaurants, yes, we should see a piece of the beach. Yes, 3 miles of sandy beaches. Maybe it's not so fancy as, I don't know, Miami Beach or something like that. Yes, in the US, but it's very nice for a town like this in Europe. Yes, so at this very moment, yes, you should see, yes, it's gonna be at our right hand side. So you should see it's full of people, of course, swimming, taking sun, or just walking around. Take a look now at our right hand side. Maybe it's not so fancy as Miami Beach, but at least here, yes, we have a little district or part of this beach for nudists, for naked. Yes. Unfortunately, you are leaving today and I don't have time to show you. It's next to the Westin Hotel. So next time you should get back to Barcelona, don't forget. Yes. You can leave at home your swimming suite, your bathing suite. Yes, you can leave at home. So here you see more restaurants. Yes, more restaurants. It's very nice, Barcelona. I don't like to compare, and it's useless to compare with the many beautiful cities you are gonna see. Yes, but it's ranked among one of the most beautiful towns in Europe or no matter where. Yes, in the cosmos, in the universe. So, and it's what we are gonna see. Yes, beside it's very clean, as you can see, very cosmopolitan, very well located. Most of the years, this is the typical summer temperature we have. Yes, very few days we have is hotter than what we can feel now, about 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, 90, 95, in between 90 and 100 Fahrenheit degrees. That's the hottest temperatures. In South Spain, you have up to 120. It's like in Arizona, I don't know. Yes, in Phoenix, I don't know. Tucson over there, where is the hottest towns in the US. But in Barcelona, we have mild temperatures. But if you like, if you miss snow, oh, don't worry. Here you take just a car, and in an hour you are gonna be among high mountains of in between 7,000 and 10,000 feet. So with snow, perfect for skiing and for enjoying winter landscapes. Yeah, so it's very well located, as I told you. I did comment already the ferries. Yes, you can take here to go. Of course, you can take your car, but you can take also the trains. Yes, we have, for example, the high-speed trains up to Paris, up to all the main towns in North, in South France, in West France, or up to South Spain, or up to Madrid. How far they go? Take into account that in between Barcelona and Madrid, the distance from the city center up to the city center is 410 miles, and it's only 2 hours and a half by car. By train. Only 2 hours and a half by train. So it's more comfortable and even faster to go by train than to go to the airport, wait for the plane, take the plane that leave you very far from the city center, etc. Yes, so this is one of the railway stations. Now it's mostly for commuter trains, but because we have a second more modern station, and we are building a third railroad station, this big, huge railroad station. So you know that in Europe, a lot of people used to take trains. People coming from the US, from Canada, they buy a ticket that is for all the European system of railroads. And many people, especially young people, student people, especially when they finish, when they graduated from college, from university, yes, many Americans used to come to Europe, for example, for a whole month, visiting all the countries.